Hello, my name is Stacy Park, and I'm a research fellow for the Digital Humanities at the Claremont Colleges. This 5th tutorial video on Scalar will teach you about structure. This video will teach you how to create structure in a Scalar book. There are two ways to create structure, using paths or tags. Creating a path means that you're grouping pages in a linear structure, showing your reader that there is a sequence to the specific content. Tags allow you to group pages with similar themes in a non-linear fashion. So with these specific pages highlighted, I will show you how to create both paths and tags. Let's start by creating a path. So if I want to create a path with any group of given pages, I want to begin with the first page of my path. So the very first page. And let's say I want to lead my reader to look at these other specific dog breeds in a particular order. Then I would edit this page, my first sequence in the path, go to relationships, go to path, and then I choose the items that it contains. Terriers, poodles, retrievers. And then I can move these around as well and create the order that I want to. And then when they reach the end of the path, you can have them come back to the original page or create another destination that leads them to a different end of the path. And that's up to you. If there is no destination set, your reader can always use your table of contents to go back to whatever particular page. This is to determine the end of the path, and a redirection, you can determine that yourself. So if I hit save and view, it'll guide my reader to go to the next page in the order, and then continue to terriers, and then continue to retrievers or back to retrievers, since I haven't created a end destination for my path. Okay, and you'll notice up here, the path and the pages that it holds, it's listed at the very top. And this is the front of my page, or my path. Now let's say I wanted to create tags. So if I wanted to group these in a non-linear way, let's remove these. So with a tag, you definitely want to be thinking about it like hashtags are used on social media. It's a way to group content together. So out of this grouping of pages, dog breeds and specific breeds, dog breeds is probably the tag that I want to associate and group the other pages together under that tag, under dog breeds. So if I go to tag, I want to make this particular page a tag, and I want to choose those particular other breeds and have my page have dog breeds be the tag that holds all of these pages together. And now you'll notice it doesn't take me to a particular path. It doesn't guide me to say continue to the next sequence or the next page in the sequence. It just lists the other pages that it contains. So if I go to terriers, it'll show that it's being tagged by dog breeds. And this shows my reader that this is a grouping of content that is similar and related, but not necessarily linearly important for me to go through in sequence. So you can create multiple paths and have as many tags as you like, but it's important to be mindful of what's important to the integrity and purpose of your project. Structuring your book should ultimately complement the content and not add confusion or unnecessary busyness. So think about the kind of structure that you want to create out of all of your pages and what would be best suited for the content of your book. Thank you for watching this tutorial video on Scalar. Feel free to contact us through our website or through email if you have any questions. Follow us on social media to see our latest updates.